Hello everyone, it's Thalon McGrom, and I thought I'd bring us into a game I hadn't showed on the channel before. Just adjusting the volume forward a little bit. There we go. It's called Space Haven. Alright, so I've been following this game for a while, and I've picked it up a long time ago, and I occasionally break out to play it. But for anyone who's done any colony management games, it's very similar to those. Only the difference is, in the default playstyle, you start with a small team of people and all the supplies you need to build a small spaceship. And the idea is to take your spaceship and fly around and do things and basically try to survive and expand your game. So we're going to just do a brand new game because there's been some updates. You can see up here in the top they've got progress towards their next big beta update, which actually is going to be including the ability to build a space station instead of a spaceship, and then basically act as like a trading hub slash, whatever. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start a new game, and we're just going to do normal. And so, basic platform, your crew of 4 have left the Earth behind, and the stars wait you. First, though, you need to build a ship. You have a basic platform, some essential supplies, but you'll need to build everything else yourself. This teaches basic mechanics. Abandoning mining station was abandoned at the height of the crisis on Earth and has now been repurposed as a shipyard. Use the facilities to build your ship from scratch and strike out into the unknown. You have more freedom to customize. Small hope. As things were getting desperate on Earth, you remembered your old friend, now a rich baron. You convinced him to spare one of their older ships and some essential supplies. You've been given a small hope, but you have to build up from there and give yourself a chance to survive. Only if you're familiar with the game, it doesn't have a tutorial to guide new players. So there you go. Um, I kind of like this one. I think I might do that one. Because I'm not super worried about the tutorial. Does this have a tutorial? Yeah, because see, this one has a tutorial, and I don't really want a tutorial. So I already kind of know what you need. So let's see here. Let's see what we're going to call this. Let's see here. We're just going to call this Journey for now. There you go. That'll be a good name. Not even sure I'm spelling it right. Anyways, next. Okay. Peaceful builder. Start resources. Start resources found in the galaxy will be plentiful. Adversaries will be low. Builder will be plentiful. You'll face adversary in travels, but still allowed for a more relaxed play file. Let's see here. Start resources will be medium. Kind of set between builder and medium. I like to build things, but we'll do medium because that's kind of the average. So we get to select a ship. Ooh, this is nice. Let's see here. Oh, so these are just like different layouts. I kind of like that one because it gives me kind of an old, like, you know, um, Star Trek vibe with the kind of curved vessel, like the uh, Birds of Prey. I also kind of like this one because that's got a nice little sectioned out area. That one's not bad either. And then there's your old standard, just like ship there. You get 4 crew. We start with a shuttle, which is good. You don't have to build a shuttle. So these are the resources we start with. We start with some vegetables, some fruits, some Hyperium, which is for your FTL drive. Soft blocks. So we have a grenade launcher, one combat simulant, shotgun, and 4 pistols. I'm not really sure I want to use the grenade launcher too much. I think I'll go with this ship, because that'll be easy to section off into other things. So we can set up, like, a crew quarters and stuff like that. Alright, so let's get to it here. Here we go. Here's our crew. Alright. So we've got Amandine, who was a sheriff. And she's needy. Her overall mood is -4. She's good with weapons, which makes sense. She's okay. She has lots of potential at mining. She's terrible at construction. She's okay at industry. Like, unable to do botany. She's okay at navigation and gunnery. Has good potential in piloting. She's okay at operations. She's got good bravery. She's okay. We might be able to keep her. What are we low on? Minimum skill required for this scenario. Do not have anyone. Okay. So there's our lab tech. She's gourmand. Mood is lifted every time this person gets to eat something. This person has a need to eat a good meal more than average. Interesting. She's good at construction, or she has lots of potential at construction, botany, medical, research, and weapons. So she's actually not bad. Can't do piloting, though. That's Beth. Let's see here. Dylan. He's smart, so he's got higher learning chance. Surrender chance 10%. So I guess he's more likely to give up on things. Incapable of industry. Interesting. He's got good potential in a lot of things. Tips navigation. This person can't do mining, but is an amazing botanist. She is moody, though. Overall mood just -10. Higher chance of surrendering, though. More prone to mental breaks. You know what? We'll just take him. We'll just try it. They're basically telling us we can find new crew on other ships. Alright. Resources insufficient. Okay. There they are. They're wearing spacesuits right now. Let's see here. We're going to have to find our oxygen. Let's see here. Let's pause real quick. Now, there should be like an overlay. View systems. Okay. This is solar system we're in. We're right here right now. Let's see here. Crew management, data logs, statistics, research and technology, tactical map, shield. So we have good power, shield. Let's see here, resource rise. We've got plenty of energem, which is basically used to fuel generators and stuff. So power generation's fine. Little stabilizer's good. This is what keeps your ship kind of working. What is that? Small power node. Oh yeah, we do have a point defense turret. That's nice. We have 2 point defense turrets. Got storage. It's fairly full. What's this? This is our Hyperium drive, so that's our hyperdrive. Got an airlock back there, an airlock back there. This is pod hangers. These are like mining pods. There's another one. And then there's our shuttle bay. So shuttles are what you use to go like explore things. There's a recycler, which is good. Another Hyperium drive. These one. So there we go. Alright, what's this? That's our system core. Here's our bathroom. Medical cabinet. We do have crew quarters, which is nice. Complete with beds. This ship is well set up. What's this? Kitchen? Nice. What do we have here? Small power node. Again. Thermal regulator. Where's our oxygen system? There we go. Water collector. Which water collector is basically help reclaim water. So it's just placing the next grow beds, which I'm not seeing any grow beds in here. So we've got our navigation console, research lab, operations, research workbench. One of these. Let's see here. Okay, so that's our comms. Alright, there we go. Just having to refamiliarize myself for a little bit. System core, system core. What's the order here? Okay, increases the number of available system points. Okay. Alright, and what's this guy? That's our water purifier. Alright. It's a recycler. What's this? That's our gas scrubber. So that takes care of like CO2 and stuff. And thermal regulator. What's that? Wall. Do we not have... What's that? Thermal regulator. Door. Do we have any wall vents or anything in here? Wall. Okay. So that's our whole stabilizer power system. Not sure why we have these extra holes here. Okay, we'll just set it back to that. Alright, so let's unpause. Because I think they've got to get in here and kind of get everything turned on. Yeah, there they are. Putting away their suits. Everything's good. Cool. Don't care about that. Alright. Now, a lot of times there's usually an asteroid or something around. Or not. There might not be an asteroid around. Okay, so let's speed up time a little bit. And let's also see about building some food resources. Algae dispenser. Alright. Keeps the crew alive, but can affect their health and mood due to an unpleasant texture and suboptimal nutrient levels. This facility does not produce, creates new members, use it directly to acquire a meal for themselves if there's nothing better to eat. So it needs some water and some just organic biomatter, and it produces processed food. Okay. I was seeing if we had a way of getting grow. Do we have an oxygen generator? Yes, we do. It's right there. Okay. Looks like we have two of them, actually. Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Facility, research, personal entertainment. Wouldn't be bad to get some entertainment. It's just decorative stuff, furniture. Yeah. Alright, we'll start researching. Let's see here. Ah, so we haven't researched botany yet. There we go. And see, here's the research tree. And you can see all the stuff. The green stuff we've got. Red stuff I think we have available to research. So we have ship systems. What's this do? Oh, we definitely need hyperdrive. This module enables between solar system areas. Okay, so basically we'll need that. Anyways, so eventually we'll want the weapon systems and stuff, but right now let's worry about getting this botany going. So we definitely want botany, because that'll let us get grow beds. What's botany 2 give us? CO2 producer. Then we can get an autopsy table and fibers. So there's all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. Learning computer. What's this? Oh, okay. Study and learn new skills. Basic entertainment. Yeah, we should research a lot of this. So let's see here. What's this give us? Robot storage. Oh, right. Android corpses. Let's see here. This is the hamster flybot. So this is basically a logistics bot. And this one is a construction bot. Okay. Well, they've added all kinds of stuff. What's the hypersleep chamber for? Oh, basically it just lets us put people into medical storage. We should definitely probably get a medical bed soon, so we'll add that to the queue here in a minute. Atom fabricator. Even various items and weapons for your crew, that might be good too. We have this industry, which gives us the recycler, which lets us basically recycle things. Production speed, advanced assembly. Basically, we can get stuff. Alright, we definitely want... So let's research that, and we'll also research this. What's this guy do? Okay, so that lets us use the fiber that we're going to be producing. We should probably get an energy refinery and the chemical refinery as well. Let's see here. Definitely do that. And low yield energy turret capable of firing a small amount of both hull and shield damage controlled by the weapon system. Alright, well, anyways, we got enough research going on there. So let's speed things up a little bit, because I want to try and get, you know, a grow system going here before we get too much further along. Okay, so I think we're going to need another research thing to do, like the advanced, because that's producing green research, that's producing, like, Alright, let's see here. What does this consume? Review. Jobs. Insufficient resources. Oh, I think we've already gotten the, Oh, no, it needs raw chemicals. Ew. Well, that's not good. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can't move somewhere and get some stuff. Let's prepare hyperjump. So we have crafts and hangers. Everybody's on board. We are low on Hyperion. Alright, well, let's jump. There we go. That's going to take us over to here. Get to see a friendly face. Captain of the HSS Boxlander and a commander of the Havens Foundation Exodus Fleet. Folks starting out, we are too. Loaded with thousands of refugees from Earth and hypersleep, and our job is to find somewhere out there. Ain't gonna be easy. As far as anyone can tell, human habitable planets are rarer than hen's teeth. Well, there you go. If you folks are interested, the fleet needs Pathfinders. That's a ship who scouts ahead of us and finds a way forward. If you either strike out on your own, that's fine. But the pay's good, and you'll be doing something to give thousands of people hope for the future. Alright, this is the main mission of the game. If you choose no, you will play a sandbox style of your own adventure. You know what? I've never seen this before. So let's try it. Let us accept this quest. Outstanding. So the way being a Pathfinder normally works is we outfit you with a hyperspace beacon that lets the Exodius fleet come right to you. Kind of like they're kind of expensive to build, and it happens that one of our Pathfinders recently quit after the ship got wrecked, so you may as well salvage their beacon. Continue. So your first official assignment is track down the quitter. Last I heard, they crawled into a battle at a leisure station not far from where you are right now. Now get them to tell you where they are, or crawled into a bottle. Good lord, I misread that. And left that ship and beacon. And now all you have to do is recover the beacon. You'll be all set. Continue. Okay. Person to talk to, Saul Kane. He's at Wendy's Rockfield, Asteroid Field 1, current system. So, choose one reward. We can get some money, or we can get some prestige. Buy resources, technology, hire crew, and request ships. Ooh, I like the prestige idea. That sounds good. Let's accept that. Where are we at? Okay. Are we hyper jumping? There we go. Okay. So this is Asteroid Field 4, and this is Asteroid Field 1. So that's where we need to go. But okay. So we've made it to here. So we want to go to here, because I just wanted to come into here. Alright. Deploy fleet to sector. Alright. Deploy. So we gotta do that. Insufficient Pathfinder. Alright. Is there no, like, resources here? Usually there's some resources in these things. Okay. Alright, so let's actually just hyper jump again. So let's see here. Ice, metals, carbon. So there's a lot of stuff over here. So let's hyper jump over here. Air hyper jump. Okay. Guess this one's just empty. Alright, come on. Let's get ready to go, folks. Okay, incoming ships, military alliance, relationship neutral. ETA 5 hours. Okay. Normal speed, jump. We want to go here. There we go. So we'll land in here. Here we are. So we have the military alliance. So there's the place where we got to go. And there's asteroids. So let's move over to here. Kind of put us between the asteroids and the place we need to go. There we go. And now what we can do... Yep. Critical resources low. Hyperium. Not surprising. Alright. We want to mine all of that. So we need more processor. So let's mine all of that. And it's answer. Okay. Here we go. We got hailed by the military alliance. Hey there, fellow spacefarer. Running on some resources. Would you be willing to help us out? They want 3 steel plates. Do we have steel plates? They'll give us some credits and accept. So we're neutral. Access to services. Trade allowed. Current sector, vision allowed. Power balance. You're weaker. Alright, they appreciate the kind gesture. Okay. So we could trade with them. Players loading. Do we even have steel plates? We have 2. Okay. So let's mine that. We want everything. There we go. And what about this one? We want everything again. So we need more processors to get the rest of that. What about this guy? Mine all that. We definitely want all that ice. Okay, so let's go back to our ship and let's get an ore processor built. So we have a recycler. Where's our recycler? There's our recycler there. Let's see here. Where can we sneak in an ore processor? Mining. Okay. So it puts out a lot of heat. So it's going to put out a lot of heat. Puts out some hazardous gas. Alright. Yeah, okay. I think I see the problem with our ship layout here. So we may need to build some more ship, I think. So let's cancel that. It's just, nope. What's platform for? Where's my hull? Hull, hull, hull. I need some more hull. There's the air vent. Design serves as a docking space for cargo shuttles requiring those specialized cargo docking ports. Spacesuit locker, airlock, body storage, smuggler storage, small kitchen, cargo port. I think it might just be platform is what I need. Nope. Not what I need. Do I have to research this? Oh, no, it's edit. Ha. Floors. Hole. Here we go. Build hole. So this is our ship building. So obviously these are areas where we have engines. We can't really fill that in. So what I think I'm going to do is add some hole over here for processing stuff. There we go. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna do the same thing on this side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right. That'll give me some extra storage. All right. And basically, they'll start building all that. So let's go ahead and do that. Something happened. I think it was our auto defense turrets. What do we call? Anyways. So let's see here. What else do we need to do? How do we get over here to talk to this guy? It'll easier to find the guy. I'm gonna have to launch like a crew member over there, aren't I? Is this? Anyways, let's go ahead and get through to morning for our crew to wake up. It looks like they're waking up now. Okay. Let's see here. What are you doing here? You're carrying stuff to facility. So you definitely need more Hyperium. We have plenty of space food. Alright. See here. Did we ever finish that research? Doesn't look like that. Let's see here. Research. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. What's this? Build new ship? No. Alright. Once you get done carrying that over there. What are you even carrying? Come on. Let's see here. I'm gonna send her to the shuttle. Come on. Oh, she's gonna do research. Alright. Oh, no, there she is. What are you doing? Come on. I need you to come over to here. How do I change? Ah, here we go. Primary. It's on draft here. Let's see here. Can I set a primary weapon for you? There we go. Grab the shotgun. Secondary will be pistol. Armor, we don't have any. And then there's also like augmentations you can put onto them. So, there we go. Skills. Alright. I need her to come over here. How do I set him off? Use systems, crew management. Because used to there was a way to like do all this, and I just gotta remember what it is now. Here we go. Trade. Available missions. Here we go. Nope, no missions available. Raid. Oh, we can buy some Hyperion from here. So we can buy biomatter. Do we have money? They'll buy fruits. Hyperion. Okay. Got discount on water and energy rods. That's cool. Black market. Oh. Service availability. Oh, we can go there and get stuff. How many kitchens available? Seating's available. Your relationship with this faction affects the price. Hail. There we go. Emissions. All right. Permission to visit? We don't agree to that. Okay. Back. For small gift. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's expensive. Trade? Let's see here. We have some artificial meat and stuff. We have some energy rods. Which they sell for cheap, by the way. Which is good. So we might want to buy some here. I want to sell them some stuff, but I don't want to sell them too much stuff. Let's sell them like... let's see here. Tech block? How do I do this? Oh, we can buy it. They don't want to buy it. Never mind. I'm just being foolish here. Okay, so the stuff that they want to buy, we don't want to sell them. Yeah, alright, let's cancel. How do I get over there to talk to this guy? How do I get over there to talk to this guy? Okay, well, I'm going to fast forward a little bit, folks, while I figure out how to get over there to talk to this guy, and hopefully while my crew finishes building some more ship so that I can get an ore processor going. Oh, good. Okay, they're already working on it, so let's pause real quick so I can get the grow bed going here. No, that's too big. There we go. Got some grow beds. So these grow beds will be good because that'll let us start producing fruits and vegetables and things. Alright, so we want fruits. There we go. I want fruits in that one. So that'll get us fruits and biomatter. Cool. And then this one, I want root vegetables. Then I think I want one more grow bed, actually. Here's need to rotate, yes. Put that one there. There we go. I'm going to make this one nuts. What's up? Oh. We don't have high enough botany. Never mind. It's required botany. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to stick with roots. But that's okay. Research code. What's going on here? Insufficient resources. We still need more raw chemicals. Not surprised. Okay. So one other thing we can build now. Oh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're still working on that. Alright. And oh, they're still building that. I was like, wait a minute. Why does this look like it's built? Yeah, it's just them showing it. Okay. How do we do this? Okay, so visiting is allowed. How do I do that? Alright, let's pause real quick so I can get this. Resources or processor. There we go. Alright. How do I send her? She's constructing. Beth is doing what? Researching, and you're manning operations. I sent someone to go do that. Just trying to figure out how to get over there. Alright. With a drafting crew member aboard the shuttle. Okay, so I just need to draft someone. Alright. There we go. Get onto the shuttle. Okay, folks. I finally figured out how to get to the station here. Yep. Alright. Okay. This Saul guy. There he is. Alright, folks. So I finally got a person over to there. So the trick was I had to draft both the shuttle and the crew member. Alright. So we're going to introduce ourselves. I sent our sheriff over there. We should become a Pathfinder. Alright, that beacon thingy. Well, it's your funeral. At least that's when I ran to the shuttle and out of here. The rogue bots were tearing holes in the hull, as I saw anyways. If you're still going through the whole Pathfinder thing, I got the coordinates for the ship right here. Should still be there. Bots ain't scrapped, if the bots ain't scrapped it yet. So yeah, send us some coordinates for derelict. So we're gonna have to go hit a derelict ship. Alright. So our reward is we got 3 prestige. There we go. Alright, so now we can get back onto the ship here. So it's back down to regular speed here. Get back on board here. There we go. And then we can select our ship here and set it back to come back over here. To dock over here. There we go. And then that'll bring our shuttle back. Come on, over here, please. Oh, it was paused. I was like, why is it not moving? Alright. So we've found that. We need water hull blocks. Okay, we're just low on hull blocks. That's alright. We're here longer than I wanted to be. We had an asteroid hit, destroy some of these when I was running at full speed, so I had to spend some of our money to buy stuff. Alright, so what's her name? There we go. She's no longer drafted. Cool. So now what we can do is, let's see here. Unknown, farming station. What's this? Exodus fleet. So if we go over there, we can get some Hyperium and some eggs. There's derelict over there too. Okay, so that's where we have to go to get the stuff. Alright. So let's get back. Let's see here. We need to do jump. Systems. No. Systems. No. Because I would like to go over to here. Don't really want the farming station because we need some more of this Hyperium. Alright. But anyways, so I think we're going to leave it there, folks. Since we've completed our first mission, I wanted to try and find a chance for us to salvage a derelict, but this recording's running kind of long, and I'm going to have to do some editing anyways. This has been Thalon Karam showing you Space Haven. We didn't get very far into it. as it took me a little while to remember how to control things, so I do apologize for that. But this is a fun little game, and they've got a big update coming out for the beta soon. We're not entirely sure, but it looks like it's making good progress. So if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.